our wall. We had we actually got this back in animation. You know where Marco was like kissing the bicycle tire in Star on Wheels? So at first we had him kissing it a little bit more, and when we sent it to Korea, whoever was animating it really went to town. I mean, he is really making out with that bicycle tire. And I thought it was so funny. And of course, SFP was like, no, that is not going in the show. But I do kind of miss it. And there's an image of it upstairs if you look hard on the wall.
Yeah, actually, so I tweeted a stage direction from a script at one point, and all it said was licking noises. That's what it was from. It was from that scene where he was licking his bicycle.
All right, who's next? Peekaboo?
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna ask. So, Marco, what's your favorite Love Sentence song? If you want to sing any part of it. I actually really like your voice.
See, I think that's a question you should have asked Brian. What's your favorite Love Sentence song?
The feeling. Oh my God,
I can read you in as Tom. From
Okay.
I'll read you in as Tom.
Okay.
I think.
Okay.
Yeah, also to the
Actually, I gotta say, this was like the first time I got goosebumps on working on the show. I wasn't there when you and Ryder recorded the friend enemies thing, and I just heard it in the animatic, and I got goosebumps. I mean, you know, it's no wonder I don't, because we see everything all the time. But when I heard you guys singing, and particularly you sing, I was like, this is amazing.
Literally, you're the only person in my entire life who's ever told me that.
No, you're a great singer. All right, let's try it. We'll try it. Oh, girl, you know I never meant to hurt you. And when you said that I would never desert you, ooh, you were my angel, my beautiful dove. Dun, 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 dun.
We spiraled high on a gust of love, and I knew right from the start nothing could tear us apart. Till the day you broke my heart, and now it's too little too late. Ooh.
Beautiful. I see it way back there. Star with the blonde.
I have a question for Brian about Toffee's music.
Oh, wow.
I was a fan of it.
Thank you.
Were you trying to go for it? Did you know much about what the character was going to do in the future?
I knew basically nothing. I had seen that he's introduced in Fortune Cookies. Yeah. So I had seen Fortune Cookies, and they're like, oh, he's gonna come back a lot. And they sort of told me like his general mood, like he is, like he was a monster, and he has a problem with humans, and there was some sort of falling out between them. And it reminded me a lot of and he was also referenced, I mentioned in the meeting, of Magneto and X-Men. And sort of this feeling of we have two separate views on something similar, and that like some people might think that humans and monsters should get along, and some people might think they would get along better if they were just separate. And so the music that I wrote is actually like way more evil than it ended up being on the show, because in my head I was like, oh, he's gonna like light cities on fire and like just destroy things, which, you know, he does to a certain degree, but most of the time Toffee is just super clever and conniving, like 10 steps ahead of everybody. So so that sketch that I posted on Tumblr was the very thing that I wrote before I'd seen any further things of Toffee, and I just imagined him just like torching things all the time. So it's like really dark and really evil, but for the show, I sort of pull it back a little bit, and most of the time when I use it, he's talking his way around something. And so it's craftier and a little more slinky, I think, on what I did online. But thank you. That's very nice of you to say.
No, wait. You already asked something. Wait, who's that? Back there with the pink phone?
I know Janet showing Stark and 13 or Jackie or anyone else showing from this season.
You're asking the third season. Are we going to see Jana, Starfan 13?
Anyone else in particular? I know.
Well, definitely, yeah, we definitely see Jana and Starfan 13. So yeah, they're good. We like them. But over here.
I have a question for you, Darren. What does it take to get into your position? Like what degrees? Because for someone that wants to eventually also get into writing shows and creating characters and whatnot.
I mean, I don't think you have to have a degree in anything, really, because the work speaks for itself in the animation jobs. For me, I went to CalArts for character animation, which I think did help quite a bit. But really, I think why it helps quite a bit is they have you make your own film every single year, and you have to do that process from start to finish. So you're writing it, you're designing the characters, you're designing the environment, you're storyboarding it, you're trying to find actors and recording it, you're actually animating it, you're doing the editing all by yourself, you're doing the whole film from start to finish, even if it's just 2 minutes. All by yourself, and I think that that's probably why a lot of people from CalArts in the animation program go to make their own shows, just because it's a little less daunting, I think, when you know how everything connects and you've actually gone through the process. So yeah, I would recommend trying to go to a place like CalArts where they have a program like that, or just make a film yourself. Your first one will be terrible, but then you keep making more, and each one gets a little bit better, and I think that just by forcing yourself to get over any fear of just starting and just doing it and not caring if it's bad, I think that's how you get better. So
Just do it.
just do it. Do the thing. How about back there? Hand up. I see kind of a gray or a blue sweatshirt. Star. No, right here. You're behind you now. Hi. Yeah.
Hi, are we going to see like more of a Calypso movie in season 3?
I don't think I can answer that. Although, did you may or maybe not saw her in the new opening credits? Cactus Headband. Yeah.
I have a question for you. I want to know what advice you would have for young women that want to go into the animation industry.
I mean, pretty much same advice I told him. I would say try to just keep making stuff. Make stuff. I think going to a good art school program helps. Being where they make animation helps. Living in LA is a plus, you know. You're probably not going to do it if you live in Missouri. So, yeah, I don't know about anything for women in particular. I think that you know, like Star, we have a lot of women on the crew. I do think animation has traditionally been a boys' club, but I feel like it's really been changing. So yeah, get into it.
There's a little star.
There's a little star. Hello there. What is your question? Thank you. That is my favorite question anybody has ever asked. And I'm very sorry, but we can't answer that one. All right, we got time for one more question. How about this fella here with the watch?
Was there this could be for everyone, but was there a particular moment in the show that actually cared where you go, I can't believe they let that get in?
Oh, absolutely, the magic. Do you guys have anything?
Goblin dogs. I won't tell you why, but yeah.
There was one that we had recently. We were like, we got a note on it, and we're like, well, let's wait and see what S&P says when we get it back in animation. And then they sort of forgot about it. I remember there's one line in Blood Moon Ball where Tom says, he warns, or Marco warns Star about Tom. He says, never go with a predator to a second location. They flagged that up front. I think they kind of forgot about it on the back end.
For me, when I read it too, I was like, what? How does this get in here? When Marco's getting ready in the bathroom and Jana and Star just pop up, and then Jana smacks him on the butt, and then later she's like, smell his butt.
There's there's a rap in Star on Wheels with the guy who plays Napoleon Dynamite, the father from Arrested Development, and Marco. And I was like, why does this exist? This is a weird thing to actually be real. And we did it, and then I kind of can't believe that it's real.
In Hungry Larry, when there's a big Frankenstein and it's referred to a blow-up doll like 3 times.
I think the Banagic one takes it for me. That's still like that just blows me away. Still, that's a whole episode.
By the way, Banagic is banned in England. That is our one episode I think that has ever been banned anywhere. Yeah, I think it's never aired in England. They don't approve.
You know they all illegally downloaded it. Which you should stop doing.
Yes, please don't do that because.
Too late.
That's awesome. Thank you.
Hey, it's all on Hulu, season 1 and 2.
Yes, yes. Oh my gosh, just thank you for the desserts. They are amazing. The Marco, I can't even believe it. It's so beautiful. Was somebody holding one or did you eat it? Oh, you dropped one? It's beautiful.
My friend is friends with Lorraine on your staff, and we want to make a bunch of stuff. She has everything, so we were working all morning, so people late. So we made Marco sugar skull masks, and then we made the cupcake blast, which I saw was an opening.
So cool.
And then we also made, we made Star's brownies, and we made them purposely messy and stuff, and also I put in a bunch of fudge, and it kind of collapsed the brownies, but I'm like, Star's gonna put a bunch of fudge in there.
It's all so perfect. It's so perfect. Okay, so we're out of time for Q&A.